Well, would you look at it? Lilia raises one little cigarette, and suddenly every gentleman in Manhattan thinks he's a hero with a lighter. Now, hold on, boys. That lady came here with me. She walked into the party in a satin evening gown. Every head began to follow when my baby turned around. Pearls were shining on her neckline, diamonds dancing in her eyes. Then she lifted one small cigarette, and here came 20 guys. One man brought a silver lighter, one came running with a match, another nearly burned his fingers trying hard to make the catch. I was standing in the corner getting hotter by the minute. That cigarette was still unlighted, but the whole room gathered with it. Hands off her cigarette, put those fancy lighters down. You don't need to form a circle, she's the prettiest girl in town. Hands off her cigarette, take 3 steps away from mine. There may be a dozen gentlemen, but only one gets to make her shine. Now, I'm not the jealous type, but that tall fellow has been holding that match for much too long. The tall one says he owns a yacht, the short one owns the pier. Another says he knows Sinatra, what's he even doing here? One adjusted his expensive tie, one rehearsed a charming line. One man set the curtain smoking and the cigarette was fine.
They were pushing, they were posing, they were begging for a chance. I stepped forward with my lighter and my blue suede shoes began to dance.
The boys, you've had your moment, now move over if you please. She doesn't need your yachts and diamond genies, Memphis on his knees. Hands off her cigarette, put those fancy lighters down. You don't need to form a circle, she's the prettiest girl in town. Hands off her cigarette, quit competing for a smile. Across half of New York City, just to light it with some style.
So I walked across that room,
straightened my jacket,
took out my golden lighter,
and said, "Allow me, honey."
nothing.
Still nothing.
Well, apparently, I forgot the fuel.
Then Lilia reached into her purse, pulled out her own match, and lit it herself.
That's my girl.
She never needed all those heroes, she was playing with their pride. She could light the room without them just by standing there beside me. Then she looked across her shoulder, gave me one sweet little smile. Every gentleman stopped talking and I floated for a mile. So keep your silver cigarette cases, keep your yachts and polished shoes. When that lady starts to dancing, I'm the only man she'll choose. Hands off her cigarette, put those fancy lighters down. She can make her own fire, she's the brightest flame in town. Hey, hands off her cigarette, she has everything she needs. She got pearls around her neckline and a jealous king from Tennessee. Hey, hands off her cigarette, gentlemen, you've lost the fight. You may all have fancy lighters, but I'm taking Lilia home tonight.
Gentlemen, the cigarette is lit.
The party's over. And Lilia, honey, next time, bring some chewing gum.